Hey guys, so I was walking down the street one day here on Pedro Clisante, and I was walking by this place, and a viewer asked me about these four, I don't know, let's just call them quad cars. I really don't know the name of them, I apologize, but they are for sale. Excuse me, I'm still getting over my cold, I apologize for coughing. They are for sale, and it's $6,000 US for each one. Let me see. I wouldn't say for each one, for these two. But there's two other styles. And here's the other styles. They're like motorcycle style, but still four wheels. And I have seen these be driven on the street here. I don't know how lawful it is, but I do know that you can take them in the back roads, no issue, and there are a lot of back roads down by the beaches. You might want to call the guy. His name, I think, is Mike, but I'm not sure. The number is 809-786-6284. Let me make sure that's a 4. Is that a 4? No. Let's do it again. Oh, here's a different number. Yeah, that was a 4, but here's a different number. 829-453-4121. Okay, so two different numbers. Give them a call. There's also a number up here. Let's just get the number right up here. Auto import. So 809-786-6284. So let's hope that one of those numbers work. And yeah, you can probably get yourself a nice little ride while you're here in Sosua. And look, I was just over here saying hi to Alta Grecia. Let's stop and give her some kisses. Hello, my lover girl. Hello, my lover girl. Come here. Come here. You want some ear rub? Let me give you some ear rub. There we go. Yes. Oh, you're itchy back there, eh? Yes. Oh, my lover. You gonna give me a kiss? Watch this, guys. Give me a kiss. Give me a kiss. Come on. Up. Okay, now give me a kiss. Give me a kiss. I love you. I love you. Come here. I have to be careful of these right here because they'll poke me. There we go, babe. Look it. Amen. Okay. Oh, there we go. There we go. Yes. All right. Bye, sweetheart. I love you. Give camera to kiss. Kiss the camera. Mwah. Mwah. Good girl. Let's give her one more little feeding before we leave. Come here, honey. Over here. There we go, my love. Bye, sweetheart. Bye-bye. There she goes. And here we go. Many of you are noticing that every time I walk down Pedro Clisante, I don't even mention La Costera any longer, but it's still there, and we let it go. And I keep promising you guys that I'm going to give you information on why we let it go, how we let it go, and everything, and I keep promising that I'm going to do a video about it. So instead of just promising over and over, I might as well just give it to you now. Hold on, let me just get my selfie stick out. Can you hold this for a second, Gino? Just want to get my selfie stick. Thank you. There we go, guys. I don't know if this is going to be any more stable. We're on our way to the beach. I can't wait to get into the water with my hand. Huh? You too? Yeah. Here, guys, look at Gino's hat. Look at, turn around, stop, so I can show them without shaking. Really, stop, come here. Look at that. Really nice. It's embossed really nicely. He got it as a gift from a viewer named Robert. and it is the Patriots. And I was like, what, the Patriots? I'm a cheesehead.
Like crab like me.
Huh?
Like crab like me.
Yeah. He what?
Like crab. Cangrejo.
Crabs. Oh, yes. He came to the house to eat some crabs with Gino. And, yeah. So, what was I talking about now? The beach.
Paris, the way we go to the beach. Paris.
The cow. Huh. I'm gonna try to stop digressing so much in my stories. That means, Gino, you have to stop interrupting me when I'm talking. Let me just flow, and then...
You talk about this.
I know. Gino points at his hat, and he's like, you're the one that talked about this. I'm joking. Oh, gosh, look at this building. It's looking beautiful. Both of them. I noticed that the more recent buildings are gray and blue and more colors that I would see in Toronto. And the older buildings here are white or very colorful, like orange and yellow and very fiesta-like. But it seems like, you know, they're very calm colors with the modern buildings, which is interesting. Really wish I could remember what I was talking about. The cow.
When you come in there, you talk about the beach, the other way, the other side of the beach.
Yeah.
And how many sides you know about the beach?
Oh, La
Costera.
Costera. That's right, guys. I know there's probably like a couple of people who's been asking. They're probably like, La Costera, Cerise. Answer the question.
How many sides you know about the beach?
Okay, wait. I know 3 sides to the beach.
3 sides.
Yes.
3. What? 1, 2, 3. Now you
Guys, I'm gonna remember La Costera. Give me a second. I'm just gonna answer Gino's question. Hence the reason why I told him stop interrupting me when I'm in the middle of the story. But how could he stop interrupting me when my stories are like, you know, chapter length novels? Oh, we're gonna take the main road. So this is where we have to be careful on the main road. So this is the main road. This is not Pedro Clasante. I call this the highway because if you turn left, you go to Cabarete. And if you turn right, you go to Puerto Plata. And also Maranata, Las Chermicos, Bella Vista, and Santo Domingo, Santiago. Santo Domingo and Santiago are both in that direction?
Yeah, but you can go in this direction too after Cabarete.
Oh, you can also go after Cabarete as well. So that's interesting to know. A little fun fact. So here we are at the main road. There's Kaya Pizza over there. I love Kaya Pizza. Huh. We haven't had Kaya Pizza for a while. But we are on a health kick, so no pizza tonight. There's Kaya Pizza, and then there's a Germany Bar and Grill restaurant, which I've showed in previous videos. And every Thursday, there's a buffet going there, but I still haven't tried it. But my girlfriend's coming in from Canada next week, Friday. Today's Sunday. And she will be here for 10 days visiting me. Her and I usually go to Cuba together. Anyway, I'll finish that story in a second because I'm pretty sure some of you guys are really interested in La Costera. So, yeah, so babe, let me talk about it. Don't interrupt until I say, okay, babe, now we can talk.
Okay, can you show those people this tree?
Show them this tree? Oh, look at the mango tree.
Many mangoes, you see?
Yeah.
And in 1 year, they do 2 times.
So what he's saying is that mango tree right there in the middle of the meadow or pasture, it gives mangoes 2 times a year. Some mango trees do not do that. Some of them just bear fruit once a year. Okay, La Costera now. So Gino was working at a restaurant, and when I met him, he was, you know, cool at the restaurant and everything, but he had dreams to open up his own restaurant. And, you know, he's a great cook, as you guys have seen from my past videos of his cooking. So when I got with him and I found out that he was getting paid $10 a day for 8 hours work, which is common here in the Dominican Republic, and it may sound like real hard slavery, but his rent was $80 excuse me, in comparison to people in North America who may make, you know, 80 bucks a day, 200 bucks a day, or what have you, and their rent is like $2,000 a month, right? So there is that trade-off where the cost of living is a little cheaper here, a great amount cheaper in regards to shelter and food as well. If you go to the colmados, if you stay away from the supermercados, like the supermarkets like Superpola and Playero, then, you know, the cost of living will stay down. But every now and again you can indulge and go get your North American products at the supermercados. Supermercado is Spanish for supermarket. So when I found out that he was making so little, I thought, okay, well, so little, maybe he can just, you know, work on his own little business while he's working at that other job. So we did that, and we opened up Private Chef. And when we opened up Private Chef, hold on, babe. When we opened up Private Chef, what happened was we had a great amount of people be like, why don't you just open up a location? Because to carry around, you see, the ideal behind Private Chef was that we were going to cater to people in their villas, in their homes, and their family gatherings, or when a guy would love to, you know, entertain a chica in a romantic way at his home, instead of going out on the street and the discos and the clubs and all that. He would... Okay, tell me later, babe. I'm on a roll without digressing myself. But then... No, I forgot. Okay, don't interrupt me anymore. Okay? Just now I forgot what I was saying. But, and I don't mean to sound rude, but I'm really trying to offer the information. So, and it's easy for me to get distracted because I want to show you guys everything. Like, and since I'm so distracted right now, I might as well just stay distracted for a second until I get jog my memory. And I will stay distracted and tell you guys one thing right here. Here's the Texaco gas station. Everybody knows what a Texaco gas station is. If you ever get lost, it's pretty much the beginning of the center of Sosua. And if you just tell anyone you're at the Texaco, everyone will know where you're at. By the Texaco, there's also the Metro Express. Okay, the Metro Express will take you to Santiago. It will also take you to Santo Domingo. And I'm not sure if it will take you to Haiti, but I know Caribbean Tours will. Now, across the street from Texaco, across the street from Metro Expresso, there is Cardo de Publica. Carlito Publica. And what it is, Carlito Publico or Carlito Publica? Huh?
Carrito público.
Carlito Publico. And so what you do is you get into it, and these are taxi cabs right here though, babe, right? Gino, this is a taxi cab right here though, right?
Public one.
This is a public one too?
Public one.
Okay, so this is a public one. And as you see, each person gets in. It fits 4 or 5 people. Hola. Hola.
So he were in the TV.
Oh.
The night time I see him sometimes.
Oh, okay. Mucho gusto. And what's your name? You work? Can I get you on video? Where?
He like video.
Where on television do you work?
¿En qué televisión tú trabajas?
Ah, no, estamos en lo digital ahora, en las redes.
En
las redes,
Facebook.
Oh, tell him to shout it out.
Yeah.
For our YouTube channel. Say what his...
His brother from Grecia.
Oh, Grecia. Oh, you showed me him
Yeah,
on his Facebook channel. He was talking about news or something of this nature. Okay, tell him to say his channel for our listeners.
¿Tú tienes un canal de YouTube?
Sí, es Super Dani.
Super Danny.
Sí.
Super Danny?
Sí, es Super Dani en YouTube.
Super Danny on YouTube as well. All right. All right, sounds good. Okay, guys, so Carlito Publico, you can get into it for 60 pesos, and it will take you for 60 pesos all the way to Puerto Plata. So you just go right over there and you wait for the car, and you say you're going to Puerto Plata, and it will take you straight to Puerto Plata. 60 pesos is about $1.10, maybe $1.20 American. Not too much at all, and you know, you can also pay for the extra fee. Voila. Pay the extra fee if you want to pay 120 pesos, which is like $2.40 to go all the way to Puerto Plata, which is about 20-25 minutes. Bye-bye, adios. Then you can pay the extra fare. So Gino and I paid the extra fare and took up the whole back seat, and it was comfy. It was great. We brought a cerveza with us during the ride and played music, and it was awesome, comfortable ride. One other thing, while we're on this corner, I'd like to show you pick and send. You can get a package sent to you here from around the world, and what they do is they will send it to the Miami address of this pick and send place, and then from the Miami address they send it to pick and send. If it's under if it's over 200 pounds, then you have to pay the rest. But if it's under 200 pounds, then you just pay 200 pesos for each pound. So you're looking at about $4 a pound that you'll have to pay. So if it's a small package and it only weighs a couple of pounds, then you're only looking at probably about $10 for a package to be delivered. So back to La Costera. I still didn't remember what I was talking of, but we started to look for. Okay, so this one is a cab itself, and this one will take you like right around. So this one will take you straight to Bella Vista and the little towns. And that's a taxi cab. They do change their prices. Carlito Publico, they cannot change their prices, and they also don't go into places like Bella Vista and to the small towns, but that cab will. What did you say about 35 pesos?
The price?
This price is 35, but they go up and down. They're allowed to change their prices because remember one day we asked them from Bella Vista?
No, this one, 31 pesos, 35 pesos each person, but they go when the car is full.
Okay.
You understand? We don't have the same one, I think.
Okay.
I think in those guys when we go get Patricia.
Okay. Oh, okay. Why don't you go get them and ask them?
No, I have a one. Not this one. I have a one in my WhatsApp.
Okay. He was just saying that when we go to the airport to get my friend Patricia on Friday, he's going to call a cab. So here's the supermercado, what I was talking to you guys about. This one's called Playero. And Playero reminds me a lot of the Metro at home or Loblaws, one of the larger supermarkets. Fresh food, very fresh food. In my opinion, I'm pretty sure that, you know, some things that are not so fresh slip through the cracks like in any major supermarket. But overall, great place if you don't mind spending the money. So yeah, we did private chef, and then so they were saying instead of carrying all those dishes, instead of carrying everything, why don't you just get a spot? So then we thought we are going to you know, work on the side of the road and get a little hut, because I had no idea how cheap or expensive it was, or the legal ramifications or abilities to get around things. And so we started to think about that and play with that idea for about a week. But then all of a sudden some drama started to go on in the kitchen where Gino was working. Like everywhere, drama, politics all happen at every workplace, so it's expected. But when you are getting water thrown in your face and, you know, things changing in terms of people accusing people of stealing money or people not getting proper tips or fair tips and stuff like that, and too much negative controversy every single day, you don't want to go to work any longer. And although Gino was happy with the manager at work and thankful for the job, and loved making the food. Sorry guys, I'm just walking through this path right here. Loved making the food. What Dominican way, baby? This looks like the Dominican way because it's the path. That's called the crazy way. Look at, he wants me to walk on the road, but it is smart because I don't know what I'm walking through here. And only motor control drivers drive right here, which means they will surpass us, they will divert. Let me get in front of you so you get hit first. I'm joking. I just want to get in front of you so I can video the open road. So, you know, there was a lot of Gino waking up in the morning after a week of, you know, feeling uncomfortable at work with his co-workers. And, you know, it's not that they didn't try to work things out there. Everybody. So it's not like everybody was ruthless and childish and everything like that. Again, I do want to stress that it was regular work politics. But when I found out how much Gino was getting paid and for the hours that he was putting in, I thought, 500 pesos a day, 8 hours a day. We could be doing so much more with that, because I was at his work when he was working, and I would spend about... Here's another entrance down to the beach. So guys, I'm just going to bring you guys down to another entrance. This is a fourth entrance now, and this is at the beginning of Playa Sosua. But I need to take a video because Memphis Rain suggested a store here, a bikini store that does manicures and pedicures, and he highly recommended the woman. So I promised him that today on our walk I would go over there and take a photo of it, quick video. Yeah, I want to take a a swim. So then, I said, okay, let's just cut out immediately. Let's cut the losses here and let's look for a place. So hold on, let me just find this place quickly. And I'm digressing again, I'm sorry guys. But it's got to be somewhere close here because the video cut out. I don't know, sweetheart, the video cut out and he said he was just about to point out his friend's shop. She sells bikinis. Gee, they're open early today. Okay, so yesterday we entered from right here. So that means her shop. Where did we enter from yesterday? Where did we enter from yesterday? Right here? Okay, so this is where we entered from yesterday. So let's do the video from here and go down. Oh, it's right here. Here is the shop. Because the video probably cut out right when we got to here. Babe, I think this is the shop right here. Because he said, yeah, I think this is the shop. Oh, yeah, because there's, oh my gosh, this is gorgeous. Hello, little guy. Hello. Hello, get a kiss. Mwah. Hello. Yes. And you know what? Doggies usually represent their owners. So thank you, Memphis Rain, for suggesting this place because look how we are greeted. And you guys all know how I love dogs. So I'll be coming back here. I'm trying to look for the information here. So you can get a manicure for 500 pesos, which is 10 bucks. A pedicure, which is 500 pesos, 10 bucks, roughly. American dollars, I'm quoting. And let me look for the number. There's no number. There's number here, restaurant and cafeteria 14. So it's beside number 14. I would assume that one is 12 and this one's 13, 14. So just to give you an idea, there's the top of the beach road, okay? And there's a gift shop, a cigar factory, and the bikini shop beside the restaurant right here. All right, and so now let's get back to La Costera quickly before we go into the water.
I don't want it to wait to go into the water.
Go jump right in the water then, babe. I still want to make sure I get my promise out to everyone that's been asking about La Costera. And it's a longer story than you probably want to hear, and I apologize for that, but I just want to give you all the details. So anyway, what happened was we found La Costera, and then Gino gave in his notice and said that he'll be leaving. The very next week, we took over La Costera, like a week and a half later. I had no clue what I was doing, just to keep it real. You know I can run a business. And for me, I did the research on YouTube, and yes, I did very well at the front of the restaurant, entertaining people, socializing, and it was a success in terms of bringing people in the door. Many of our YouTube viewers came to visit us. Our YouTube subscribers came to visit us, invited us to their place as well. It was amazing to connect with all of you guys on that very personal level. And I would never, ever trade it in at all. But for two people to run La Costera, it was demanding, very demanding. I have my other business that I'm running, and for my business to make money, I need to promote constantly throughout the day. Everything that I'm doing as a soul coach, share with the world, and I have to do that on Instagram, Facebook, and a lot of my regular stuff like horoscopes that I write and everything like that was lagging. I wasn't getting much done at all, and my focus was on La Costera. all my interest was on La Costera, and that was it. And I felt like I was losing myself, losing my business, losing my sanity in terms of, waking up in the morning. And then first thing was, okay, let me try to get everything done before 11 o'clock. So I'd wake up at 6 o'clock in the morning, and then from 6 o'clock in the morning, then 6 o'clock in the morning, I would, hurry, rush. And I didn't have that meditative peace of mind that I would usually have, that calm sense of relaxation. And all I could think about was hurry, get everything done until until 12 o'clock comes when we had to open up La Costera. And even then, we were sometimes late opening up La Costera. We were like, oh my gosh, getting there at like 12:30, sometimes 11:30, and still not ready for 12. And then I had to make sure I had to do all the equal promotions for La Costera, like open up a website, create the website, and promote it the heck out of it. Also a Facebook page, also an IG account for it. It took a lot of work just behind the scenes that I really took on like a champ. And then Gino had to take on the kitchen, and he had to plan the menu, and we had to find suppliers, and he took that on like a champ. It was not difficult for him to do at all, and he did it no problem. But then we just started to become real smothered, and we felt like we never knew when we were going to get a break. And then we started to think of the things that we used to do, like just all of a sudden jump on the motorbike and head to Cheramico's, to a beautiful little restaurant on the coast, and drink a cerveza, and then go back home and relax or whatever. We didn't have any more days off. We didn't have any more time in paradise. It became just like the hustle and bustle of the Matrix. So I was like, yeah, this is not for me. And I said, Gino, I'll give it one more month. And, for Gino's sake, because really the restaurant was opened up for Gino. And for me to also see what it's like to open a restaurant, because I love cooking. I love the kitchen, and I love a good meal, and I love socializing with people. So I thought it would be a great opportunity for me to create some type of revenue here in the Dominican Republic and have a business here and contribute to the country instead of just, chilling here. So that was that. And I said to Gino, you know what, let's keep the restaurant open for one more month, see what happens. how much income it generates, because it was already paying for its own rent. However, the restaurant required things every single day. It required us to be, you know, buying like a 2-4 of beer every single day, rum, and we became more like a bar than we did a restaurant. Of course, we were doing very, very well on Wing Wednesdays, and very well with the hamburgers, and very well with the soup that he was making. So it wasn't about the food, and it wasn't about the customers, and it wasn't about the lack of joy at La Costera. It was more the lack of freedom. And that's what we all want in life. And so that's what happened. And just to let you guys know, the rent there was $400 a month. A lot of people told us that, wow, that's expensive. $400 a month. So if they consider that expensive, then imagine what cheap is. I heard that some people were paying $300 a month for rent at some places. And, you know, so, thanks, babe. So imagine if somebody is paying $300 a month, and they're, you know, you have to sell a lot of food, and you have to come up with really good concept, which I think we did, and I love what we came up with. So it was great while it lasted. Our final electrical bill for the whole month that we were open. Oh, by the way, I said to Gino, let's stay open for an extra month. And Gino said, no, let's cut it now. And I'm like, but babe, this is your dream. And I don't want to. He's like, you know what? I didn't want to tell you, but I don't need it anyway. He's like, we could always open up a restaurant. Let's focus right now on our relationship, on life. He said that he can go get a part-time job cooking wherever he wants. He can go do motor concho in the evenings during high season and provide for himself. And again, if he doesn't do that on a certain night or whatever, hey, we're going to eat together anyway. We're going to drink together anyway. Everything is ours together. So, you know, that's the bottom line. Well, then let's go here. And I don't know, I just want to drink my coffee and then go in the water. But we can sit here. I know I didn't even bring any cash. Do you want to walk back up and go to Progresso? No, to Popular?
What?
Oh, that's true. I have a client at 10:30.
We're taking another shower.
So we're just going to sit on the grass, on the sand, because these ones you have to pay for. Hola, no gracias. And there's different prices for them. So yeah, so Gino didn't want the second month. So we decided just to let the landlord know that we're cutting out. And we did. And then what we did after that, landlord at La Costera. Then we did, and he was like, cool, no problem. You know, that's that. He was a good person. His name's Kenny Montero, and you guys can contact him on Facebook. Definitely, he'll help you out if you're interested in renting La Costera.